Hundreds of thousands of Mainers will see a big jump in their electric bills next year. The Public Utilities Commission today approved a new standard offer rate for customers of Central Maine Power that's 80% higher than the current one.
The end result, those customers will be paying about 30% more on their total monthly bill. And the regulators say this increase is not the fault of the company.
News Center Maine's Don Kerrigan is here with that story. Don?
Hi, we have an odd situation here in Maine, no doubt about it. Most Mainers get their electricity from CMP or Versant Power. But when the monthly bill comes and is paid, only half of that payment, roughly, goes to the company. The other half goes to whatever company you selected to provide your electricity. For most of us, it's the standard offer negotiated by the PUC. And just as with Versant Power announced yesterday, that standard offer is taking a huge jump.
You may not want to watch your meter next year or see the bills. For the majority of CMP customers who choose the standard offer electric rate, the cost of electricity will nearly double.
For example, the small class serving residential customers will have a standard offer price of 11.816 cents per kilowatt hour, up from 6.449 cents this year.
That's a jump of 83.2%, says PUC Chairman Phil Bartlett, meaning for the average customer an increase of about $30 a month in their typical $100 electric bill.
30% price increase in anything is a lot, obviously. But electricity is an essential service.
Maine Public Advocate Drew Landry, who represents consumers, says it's not the fault of CMP or Versant. They deliver the power, they don't generate it. The big problem, he says, is the big price spike in the cost of liquefied natural gas, LNG, which is a primary fuel for power plants in the rest of New England.
Particularly, there's a worldwide crunch in terms of the supply and demand for liquefied natural gas, and here in New England, we depend on liquefied natural gas particularly on a number of cold days in the winter to provide a resource to run the gas-fired power plants.
The PUC says the gas prices are not controlled by Maine, but by the regional market that drives it.
So we know this hurts. It's the last thing any of us want to see is this kind of a rate increase.
For CMP in particular, the price jump may be one more thing to make customers angry, even though it's outside company control.
I think people don't understand the difference between supply and delivery. And so I am worried that they're going to think that this is a CMP rate increase, which it's not.
Linda Ball says they can offer some ideas to help customers on fixed incomes or low-income budgets to deal with the higher bills, including some sources of financial help. But for everyone who plugs in 2022, it's going to cost more.
Now, the public advocate told us that consumers may want to look into the possibility of getting their electricity from a different supplier. They've got a number of them listed on the Maine Office of Public Advocates website. He says they too, all those other suppliers, are predicting high prices this winter because of the natural gas issue. But he said some of them may have prices moderate some point during the year, that consumers can switch from the standard offer to one of those other suppliers if they want to. But he says if you do want to do that, be sure to ask a lot of questions first. Chris and Cindy, back to you.
All right, Don, thank you so much.